Guys, this is Rajdeep Chatterjee and today we will going to discuss research. Don't be scared, we will not do research literally, but we will discuss few points like what is research, how to start a research, how do you measure a researcher, good researcher, and how to connect to your peer. That means people are having same subject interest. Check Wikipedia research. So it says that research is a process of solving problems and finding facts in an organized way. So for a brief introduction to research and what is research, this is one line sentence, one line answer you can give. Research is the process of solving problems and finding facts in an organizing way. Now if we say how to start a research, then the idea comes of research gaps. So if you find what is research gap, you can find many answers in literatures and web or any other sources in research methodology books discussing research gap. And research gap is very important to pursue your research direction. So this is one of the very important website nowadays. We will discuss about this, how to join this website, how to take benefits out of it. We will discuss that later part about video. So if you see at least two users answers, so you can find a sense what is research gap. So one user said that knowledge gap is that which needs to be filled by new research either because we know little or nothing. So I find this very appropriate and compact. And in another case, the second user said that research gap is a problem which has not been addressed so far in a particular field. So this is again very appropriate. So suppose I want to pursue my research in image processing. So first I have to study the basics or fundamentals of image processing, and then I can start reading some literatures. Literatures means some past research works for past 10 years or past 5 years. It is up to you or your supervisor, and then you can understand after studying quite a few research papers, good well reputed journals or conference paper, high impact factor conferences, then you can understand, okay, these are the gaps, and you can pursue your research in that direction to fill it up. So we have already discussed what is research in a very brief introduction, and then what is research gap and why it is important. Now as if someone says that he or she is a great researcher, so how can you verify that? How can you measure, yes, he or she is a great researcher? So there is a concept called HIndex. So HIndex is an author level metric that attempts to measure both the productivity and citation impact of the publications of a scientist or scholar. The index is based on the set of the scientist's most cited papers and the number of citations that they have received in other publications. So this is the definition or the description about HIndex. It is available in Wikipedia, but get into 2 or 3 Google Scholar profile where you can find some active profile of some eminent researchers. So one of our profile is of Dr. Nilanjan De, and if you go to this part, this is 2314. This is the total citations. That means out of his total number of papers, 2314 researchers around the globe cited, used or referred his work. And then how to measure this? This is very important. That is 23. H index. Now we have already discussed the definition or description of H index as per the Wikipedia, but simply speaking, H index means for a researcher, suppose there are 5 papers and 5 papers cited at least 5 times each, then the H index will be 5, even if the individual citation count may vary. Okay, this is the simple way you can understand what is H index. I am again repeating. Suppose a researcher is having 5 papers and 5 papers cited at least 5 times each. So H index will be 5. Even if the individual citation, that means suppose one paper is 10, another paper is 15, but at least 5 papers cited 5 times each. And I10 index means simply for this many times, that is 84 times or 84 papers of Dr. Nilanjan De cited or referred more than 10 times. So he is very close to me, and he is not only a great researcher, he is also inspiring us in pursuing research, and the very renowned and eminent person previously from IIT Kanpur, Kollanmoy Dev, and you can see his research areas are optimization, evolutionary computation, multi-object optimization, machine learning, artificial intelligence. And see guys, his citation is 1,07,820, and I must say, if you do not know him, that is not your fault, but he is like God in this field of machine learning, optimization, artificial. God means really capital G. So this is very important. And see, his H index is 105. So 105 means his 105 papers are getting at least 105 citations each, and I10 index is 407. That means his 407 papers got citation more than 10 times. Important, researchgate.in, this is a free website. You can join researcher like undergraduate student, postgraduate student, PhD student, even a PhD holder, a senior fellow, professor, R&D engineer can join this website. It is very handy, very useful. So I'm not getting into how to sign up for this website because this is very pretty easy nowadays. But once you have logged in to this website, this will look like this page. This is the home page. Your name, your designation, your current affiliation, and your degrees. And this is very important, that is known as RG score. In my case, this is 2.19. These marks varies based on your research output, your Q&As, your interaction with other researchers in your field. So in my case, it is 2.19. So I should not say this is satisfactory, and somehow my total research contributes till date is not reflected through this mark. So now we are briefly discussing each of the tabs like overview, contributions, info, stats, scores, and research interest. If you go through my profile, it says that my skills and expertise: classification, feature selection, artificial neural network, genetic algorithm, and total 23 research items I have uploaded. And this is very important: reads a total 8,759 researchers across the globe. They visited my profile and read my research articles, and my citation is 15, though it is not the exhaustive one. My current citation is 26, and ResearchGate project and last few research articles. One of my paper is cited 4 times, and total read is around 5996. But if you go to Google Scholar, another source of measuring a researcher, where it says that this paper is cited by 7, so there is a bit contradiction, and there are other papers as well. Scroll it down and you can visit each of the contribution, and in some cases uh, full text of that paper is also uploaded, so one can also click on that link and get that paper freely and read that. And again, in this view you can see stats, total number of reads, citation, and this is not exhaustive, and this is the read graph, and again if you click on this photo, so if you see, okay, this is for KIT University. So this profile, this is for a researcher, an individual, but uh, a, a university can have their own Google ResearchGate page, and in our case KIT University school ResearchGate page, and there are total 16 publications. I hardly believe that in our case, in our school, there are only 16 publications. It is much more than that. Maybe that researchers haven't uploaded those papers, remaining papers. So then you can go through members. These are the members. Some of our undergraduate students, pass out student, and if you click on member stat, this is a good thing for me, that's why I am showing it. So popular members by read, Rajdeep Chatterjee is on the top, H.K. Tripathi, Hriday Kumar Tripathi is in second, Prashant Kumar Patnaik in third. So one of my paper got 41 reads, and this is one of my papers, so 9 reads. Again, Newtonian law, inspired optimization techniques, revision search algorithm. This is my MTech thesis. It got 12 reads. So you can join ResearchGate. I will advise each and every undergraduate and postgraduate students just to register in this ResearchGate, and to link, to contact, or to interact with other researchers, particularly those who are having a similar subject interest or research interest. Thank you for watching. Thank you.